G'day to anybody watching this video. My name's Emma Herbert, part of the big Australian Property Panel family. I'm based here in Brisbane, and we just got wind of some new blocks on the north side of Brisbane. It's with a really reputable developer being Villa World, and we've done a lot with them in the years prior. Remembering, of course, that we're not limited with who we work with. It's who's got the best land and who'll give us hopefully 1 or 2 blocks. How kind of them. The area over here is on the north side of Brisbane, and these are the blocks on the left hand side. This is a traditional, what we would call in the industry, an infill section of land, because it's in an already established area. Right in front of me is the North Pine Golf Club, and to the left are the blocks of land. I can't go in because it's still a construction site and they don't like people driving in. I could drive in, but I've been yelled at one too many times for being on site without authorization. So I just want to show you the area around. So the blocks itself, if you couldn't see on that little snapshot there, are really quite high up in the estate. But have a look at the adjoining area. It's very established. I would say, with just taking a look, the houses are probably around the 25-year-old, really established, really neat and tidy. Obviously these all overlook onto the golf course there, which you might be able to see in my video when I come around now. But a really nice area, and as I said, it's a particularly traditional infill section. So I think there's only sort of 100 blocks in there in this already established area right next to the golf course. And I'm just going to take you around the area just so you can see the calibre and also the size of the homes in the area as well. They're all really big properties. What I normally do is I would come out to an area having already researched, and quite often we look into an area for up to 12 months before we actually either get the ability to walk on the blocks, or that we've done our due diligence to understand that that's actually going to be the right thing for a client to suggest to them, an area in particular. And then of course we look at the disclosure plans of sites or blocks themselves. And so by the time that I've been looking from a research and statistical standpoint, I would then take a drive out and really get to know the area, and then go back and from the closest freeway do a video. But I'm actually going to do it a little bit as a nice little park down there, a little bit different, and I've shown you the area now, and I'm going to go back out as if I'm heading home. And I'll be able to show you the blocks the schools near the blocks as well, which is nice. But yeah, all these established homes are all really, you can see without even, I know from a statistical standpoint the owner-occupied stats are really high and really strong, which is what we want. But from a layman's perspective, with your own eyes, you can see that there are owner-occupiers out here. They've all got, big, nice flash cars and boats, and their lawns are all kept really nice and tidy. That's not me saying that renters are the opposite of that. It's just you can really tell the care factor that they've got for their own property. And so what I'm going to do is, the blocks are up on the right hand side and the golf course on my right as well. So I'm just going to go back the way I've come to explain to you where the actual area is. So I did a little bit of a count on the way here. Excuse me, it was 13 minutes to the freeway. It was 4 to a local state primary school. So they're the blocks on the right hand side. Turn your indicator off, Emma. Sorry, it was 4 to a local state primary school, and then 6 to a private school as well. And there was a number of daycares in there as well. And it was, I think it was around the 10-minute mark from the Petrie train station, which is really handy. I know the buses are really good out here, but it's always nice to have trains as well. So it does have quite a nice leafy green treed feel to it. And just down here on the left hand side sparked my interest for sure. So I'm a water baby, and I'm just going to drive in here and hopefully you can see this is local freshwater swimming spot. There's kids in there at the moment. Oh, good timing. Thanks, buddy. It's a typical Queensland muggy day. Whoop. Sorry about that. My charger decided to pull the phone. It's typical Queensland muggy day, so these boys are definitely taking advantage of that sweet little swimming spot. Alright, let's get back on track. And so remembering the blocks are just up to the right hand side. Might just pause it because there's a little bit of traffic, so I'll just come back in one second.